Hello folks, welcome to Positive Raid. How you doing today? Hope you're doing okay. And we are in France, no less. A little bit of French, well, it's not quite French music, it's more Texas. Hey, we got a great read today. This is put together by Sharkitty, and Sharkitty is with me. Shark, how you doing?
Hello folks, doing great. What about you?
I can't complain. And great to see everyone's come along. I'm going to just do a quick check-in here. So we got Vruden the Great. How you doing, Digital Flight Deck? And Christian and Mark Burgess. Hey, Mark, thanks for coming along, mate. I really appreciate it. We caught each other on a couple streams today, wasn't it? There was the plane spotting at Skipple. And then it was British Half Geek stream as well. So we're like vagrants. We just float from stream to stream through the day as we're trying not to do work, or try to do work. Yeah. And Kevin's there. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Of course, Digital Flight Deck has picked out a fantastic flight plan for us next week. or no, sorry, the week after. Next week, there will be no stream because I'm away on business and I'm flying on a jet plane. So I won't be here, which doesn't mean you can't fly, but it won't be with me. So apologies for that. Got the camera a little spinning here. How's that? And see, I'm in a cockpit. I'm in a cockpit. Isn't that cool? I'm getting slowly more sophisticated every time we do this. And we've got Chrome Pencil in an Airbus behind us. I don't know if he's got anything to do with our crowd anyway. But so there's a flight plan. As mentioned, if you check on the stream description, there's only 3 airports that we're going to. And the second one's not actually in the flight plan that was provided. So we're going to have to find it, Sharkitty. You're going to have to help us spot this airport as we're on the way, yeah?
Yeah, which one do you have a problem with?
I think the ones that's not in the plan is... We go back, it's probably easier just to do this. Is it Lima Foxtrot November Tango? I take it the flight plan
but
just
that
goes...
one is, if it's the one, I think it is.
I think that was in your...
right.
That's kind of on the way?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
got
right?
it. So it's not on the flight plan, but you got the VOR that's just on it in the flight plan. So
Yeah.
when we reach Alpha Victor November,
Yeah.
we basically reach that airport.
Okay.
And the frequency for that one is gonna be 114.6.
All right.
Use your board DME.
So, and why not set that up now, actually?
Yep.
Okay. Is this going to do this funny thing again where I... Yeah, it has. I don't know what I hit that creates this this weird camera thing. Anyway, never mind. We're not going to stress. Not going to stress. We'll get in the cockpit. We'll do a little bit of a pushback here, shall we? Get the old matey behind the pushback truck. So if you don't know, if you don't have the flight plan or you haven't loaded the flight plan, don't worry, just follow us. Yeah, needless to say, it's in the show description, so if you lose your way, just check with that. And you should be okay. So I think we're going to push ourselves out here. And I can already see I think that must be a Messerschmitt, which I don't have, so but I think I looked at that before. Who was that? Who was that now? Can't remember. I don't think... Is this pushback guy going to do anything? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're pushing back now. We're pushing back.
I just turn around. It's gonna be simpler.
Yeah. And we're setting digital, you asked the time, wasn't it? It was 1400 Zulu. So if you kind of align to that, then you're in a good place. It's basically a day flight. We might possibly catch a bit of sun... the sun starting to set as we get to the end, but I don't think we will. And that shall do. Mate, you can go away and end your shift or do something else interesting.
Just gonna set my frequencies before I taxi out.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. In fact, I'll do that as well. And what was that VOR frequency you mentioned before?
114.6, which is gonna be Avignon.
Okay.
And along the way, we're also gonna use Delta Golf November 113.85.
My Garmin's not turning on. What have I missed?
What's not turning on?
My GPS.
You gotta turn on the com volume on it, like tune it up.
I didn't have to do that last time.
Are you gonna do that in that plane?
I don't know, maybe I
That's something I think a lot of people actually discovered that with Just Flight Aero.
Yeah.
It's that you're supposed to turn on your GPS. It doesn't turn on its own.
No, I know, but I haven't...
I mean, it depends. If you got an Avionics bus, I guess you can just leave it on and do that with the bus.
But what I'm saying is the last time I've used it, the airplane, I never had to turn it on before, unless I switched it when it was... I don't know. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. I'm confused again. It doesn't take much, does it? So anyway, we'll get the engine started. See what happens here. Yeah, I'm looking for the. Did you say the COM thing there?
Yeah, so on your GPS, you got two knobs on the left. You got the COM volume and the nav volume. And the COM volume, if it's at 0, it turns off the GPS.
Okay, well,
So
I'm turning it, but it's not doing anything.
On the GPS?
Yeah. This is terrible.
I don't.
I think you're making this up.
I see the stream with the delay, so I don't know what I don't see what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
It's like in the upper left, you got.
Oh, no. You know what? I think it was something in the. It's all right. I think it was the model. I flipped it back and forth on the aircraft options, and it's sprung to life. It's okay now. It's all right.
Okay, as long as it's working.
Catch up with the chat. Oh, hi, Nick. Nick, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Nick.
Yeah, battering down the hatches has started to get windy where you are. And Vruden saying someone left the keys in, yeah. Oh, you're talking about SR22. Is that what you ended up taking? Digital. Okay.
Well, that's gonna be fine for speed. That plane's fast.
Yeah. Well, you started in a Cessna 172 again, obviously. So I was like, you never learn. You fall behind and you never learn. Mark is saying, I tried to join you, but you screwed up. Oh, that's okay, Mark. Well, we can hang on a little bit longer if you can make it in. It'd be great to have you on. And I think that's all. I think we're all cut up. Right, cool. Okay, so what were we doing? So I've got the flight plan in here, I think. It's not. It's a flight plan backwards. So LFML, is that the start or the end?
No, it's the start.
Oh no, I'm looking at a region line, I think. See, I never use this GPS, so I never really understand what it's up to.
I'm just doing explain. I use it a lot. I'm happy that it's sorta usable now in Flight Sim, so that's fine.
It's one of these things. It's on their to-do list. I mean, there is Sim Update 8. There are improvements coming out.
Great.
Apparently, but the thing I'm really interested in is the new flight dynamics. So, and they were showing visualizations. You could see how the airplanes were on the props, how it was changing on the props, and so I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but it's starting to look a bit more like what you see in X-Plane with the laminar flow, but I don't think it'll be quite to that level. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Well, at least it should be better. I'm a bit worried that just when it gets released, it might cause some problems to some third-party planes, but that would just be a temporary issue.
Yeah. And Sean Dale just dropped in. Hi, Sean. How you doing? He says, I love your cockpit. Real camera. Yeah. I finally got the chroma key worked out. It was actually, I got a bit of help from Sid Squad, if you can believe it, Sharkitty. They gave me some ideas, and I managed to, a few thumbtacks later in a green sheet, and we're in business. So I've actually, the cockpit behind me is an actual screenshot from the Just Flight Aero that I'm flying right now. So it's, if I actually turn around, that's where it comes from. So I thought, if I'm going to do the immersion, I might as well make it look at the part. So there you go.
It's like AR flight sim.
It is. It totally is. Anyway, so we're going to do Sharkitty Talk the Serious Flight. So we're starting off from quite a popular tourist area, and we're going to head north, and there's some canyon flying this time, isn't there?
Yes. So we're starting from Marseille, which is the second biggest city in the country. That's why we got a lot of folks that aren't with us at the airport.
Can I say it?
A lot of folks who just want to fly.
Can I say it? Can I say it? Ooh la la!
Oh la la!
Oh, I said it wrong.
Yeah, it's not ooh, it's oh.
Oh la la!
Oh la la. Yeah, great.
And
now you're French.
And we were having this maybe we were having this discussion on Discord that some people in France think that that's actually a stereotype, but it's not. It does actually come from France.
They do it. I think we don't realize when we do it, but we do it.
Mark says he spawned in. Great. Hopefully you can see where we all are, Mark. We're all gathered in a area, just having a good chat right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the fuel levels. I think I already put some fuel in. Yes, I did. And time-wise, so I'm currently set to about 12 minutes past 1400. So if you calibrate to that, and the weather setting today is few clouds. So it gives a little bit of wind, but nothing really to worry about. It's just today's just about getting together. We will, at some point in the future, have weather challenges. Yeah? So, but that's not for today. And I was going to, at some point very soon, try the Thrustmaster Island. We're going to do something on that Sharkitty. But you know what? I tried to load it the other day, and it crashed the desktop. So... Oh. Yeah. So I'm going to have to park that one, but Digital Flight Deck in a couple weeks' time, so this will be March the 3rd. So there's no show next week, as I mentioned, because I'm actually on a real airplane away on business. But next week, on the week after March the 3rd, we are doing a Rocky Mountain tour in Canada, courtesy of Digital Flight Deck. And Digital's going to come on and guest with me and talk us through the route. But today is about Sharkitty's route in France, and we've been meaning to do this a while. We were going to do something initially for the egg hunt, weren't we, Shark? And that kind of fell by the wayside, I think. Anyway, so shall we get everything kind of prepped here? I'm going to put everything, that thing up, and I'm going to put that thing up, and I'm going to stick that flashy thingy down so the flashy light goes off. All very technical terms here. All very technical terms.
I love your checklist. Sounds fun.
Flashy thing, off. Red sticky thing, up. Okay, here we go. And what was our takeoff runway today? You mentioned. Sure.
We're gonna take off runway 31 left.
31 left. Okay. So.
Because if, for those who look at the charts, 31 right is 11,000 feet long. We definitely don't need that much.
We don't. We don't. We could be greedy, but we're not going to do that. So that's fine.
Yeah, but the other one's long too. Like it's almost 8,000 feet long.
Indeed. Now, I'll get a cheat here. How do we get out the 31 left? I'm going to have to take a little peek at. Okay. So we are at.
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
bottom.
go on your left.
We're going to head down to the bottom.
Off the chart right now.
That's okay. So I think what we're doing was we're heading right down that way, and it's really just yeah. I think it's just as soon as wherever we can find an exit. However, the way to get out of this little apron here is actually up here somewhere, isn't there? So I got to turn around and go behind us. Okay. All right. Okay. I know where I am. I think.
Great.
I think it could change at any minute. I can be completely confused.
Well, I got Navigraph open if you get lost.
Good. This is good. So you will be the navigator.
Okay. You want me to go first?
If you like.
Up to you. I'll also see you get lost.
As soon as I get my feet on the pedals here. Okay. So we're all going to let's all ramble out to 31 right. You did say 31 right, didn't you?
No, we go to 31 left.
Oh. Okay. So we get across 31 right. Is that how we do that? Yeah, you know what? Go ahead.
We're gonna cross.
That's it. I give up.
Cross 31 right on Delta 7.
All right, I give up. You go ahead. I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
Because I'm not taking responsibility for this. I'm not gonna get lost.
I got a plane menacingly blocking my way. we're gonna show him that Trooper Rook can wreck anything.
No worries. Dear, oh dear. Just take a quick look around.
You following behind?
I think you're just about to cross over me, aren't you?
No, I did cross over you. I think we're in... Where is he? I lost you. Yeah, you... Oh, I didn't go that way. I guess that works too, though.
It could be. Is this multiplayer thing? Because Digital, you were complaining you couldn't see something, couldn't you? Can we get a shameless plug on the... Yes, Dark Fury, of course. Oh, wait, there it is. Look at it. Isn't that great? You went too fast. Right, I'm gonna follow. I think that's Dark Fury. The positive rate liveries are now available for the Just Flight Arrow, courtesy of our very own Dark Fury E's. There's two you can choose from. So there's one that has the maple leaf that I use on the back, and there's another one which has the positive rate logo.
Alright, don't cross on here, cross on the left.
I will try. I'm just trying to I'm trying to talk and chew gum at the same time. It's not going very well. So we'll see. Okay, I'm at a crossover point, so we're going to cross over 31 right to 31 left.
Yeah, on Delta 9. Sorry, I said it wrong earlier. I said Delta 7, that's 9.
Okay, but we're going off 31 left, is that right?
Yeah, we're going to 31 left, so we're crossing 31 right on Delta 9.
On Delta 9. But I don't know if I'm on Delta 9 or not. I'll find out shortly. I probably not, because I don't see a crossover point here. So I'm.
But it's okay if you take the wrong way. You just have a little less runway.
No, we'll get to the right runway here. So I've gone the wrong way. I should have taken the next left there. I think I can see here. Here we go. Okay. And I
see where I am.
I see an airplane floating in front of me. I don't know if that's you or not.
No, that's the helicopters.
Oh, there's a helicopter in here. Okay.
Yeah. There's some copters flying around.
I see. Okay. All right.
There's someone in an H-135. I think it's Dark Fury who said he's gonna be flying the H-60.
Oh, right. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Oh, Christian says, "Is that you? Are you in the helicopter?" Okay. Well, for me, you're a floating airplane. So.
Yeah, so they're hovering Cherokees. Over Rockies.
Okay. And I checked my rudder calibration and my joystick calibration. I've already actually made sure everything was alright. I don't want to repeat it last week. That was embarrassing.
That was fun though.
But it was so annoying because obviously the rudder pedals we knew were a problem on the test stream, and then I've never had to check that joystick. And I finally took off, and it was like, oh, it just went completely nuts. Well, Dark's up in the air; he's waiting for us. So while we get there, I think we'll set. Let's cruising altitude of about 2,000 feet. Are we safe doing that?
Actually, didn't check the altitude.
You know, I like you because you're very decisive. You always know exactly what you're going to say, don't you? And
yeah.
We are going to...
I'm not sure. I think it should be fine in the beginning.
Yeah.
If we stay clear of terrain. But yeah, it's telling me I gotta go to 11,500, but no, you just gotta avoid terrain and you're fine.
No worries. Okay, we are airborne, and I know the engine sounds can't hear.
Oh, you're already airborne.
I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, I'm flying up. Yeah.
Oopsie, I'm a little late then.
You can't go by the stream. You got to listen to what I'm doing. I suppose I got.
Yeah, but I lost sight on you. That's why.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna just pick a nice steady eddy course here.
Okay. You gotta go south.
We're gonna go south.
Yeah, because we're gonna go see the lighthouse.
Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm going to key in south here on the autopilot just so I can walk and chew gum at the same time. And we'll get some engine noises in here. How about that?
Yeah, sounds good. Positive rate, gear up.
Positive rates! Woo! Gear up. If you're just joining us, welcome to Positive Rate. We are a community of friendly people who love to fly in Flight Simulator, and our whole mantra is just being optimistic and happy and enjoying the world. And this is the Thursday night pub, isn't it? It's the Thursday night pub. Don't forget, you can join our Discord channel if you go into the show description, and there's links everywhere for our Discord. And join us in the pub at some point when we're not streaming. And you'll also find positive liveries for the Just Flight Turbo Aero 4, which is what we're flying today. Now, I need to gain a little bit of altitude here. I'm going to keep a little bit of positive trim. And we're going to float up to about 2,000 feet. Beautiful coastline here, isn't it?
Yeah. How much did you say? 2,500?
We could do 2,500 if you want, yes?
Yeah, so that sounds fine.
Right, do that. 2,500 feet. We'll get there eventually. And I'm going to try not to go too quick. Oh, helps if I hit the right button for trim. So how was your day-to-day, Sharkitty? Tell me about it. Were you working? Were you working hard?
Yeah, I was doing a test to get a job.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, went so-so.
Well,
I don't know. We'll see. It's just I found that it's okay result because I'm a junior, but I don't think studios really care about that.
well, we have 2 choppers, Digital saying.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, I wonder if the helicopters will keep up with us. I'll have to make sure I'm not going too quick.
If we aim for 120, it should be fine. Like even the BO-105 can keep this speed. I know the H-135 is fast. I'm just not sure what speed you get out of the H-60, but
is that
be good.
You do see them? Are they used quite a bit for medevac and things like that? 135s, because I do see something that looks like a 135 flies over my house quite regularly, actually. And yeah, they are pretty quick. They are very quick.
They are. They use. They use what's called a fenestrel or fenestron, I never know, which is an alternative to the tail roller. It makes less noise. There's less risk to have it hit something.
Yeah.
But it has a little less authority.
Very cool. Right, I think that's me.
And it's the French who used that first with the Gazelle.
Buzz, it's Airbus, isn't it? You must be loyal to your own cause.
Yep.
Right, I'm still heading south. Is this the right thing to do?
Oh no.
You're
a bit too much to the.
Oh, hang on.
To the. Shit, I forgot. West. But if you look on your left, you should be able to see me. I'm heading straight to the lighthouse.
My autopilot is now decided it doesn't want to do anything. Oh, I know why. There we go. It's doing exactly what it's meant to do. It's the pilot that's not doing what he's meant to do. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I wasn't actually going south when because I turned something off. Anyways, so Ruden's saying the 135 goes 160. So is that 160 knots or 160 miles an hour?
I think that's knots.
Okay. Well, my flight plan doesn't tell me anything at all. I can see. I'm gonna have to have a look around.
Try to zoom out because I think you're not on path.
No, I'm well away from path at the moment. I'm just on my own.
Yeah.
Dark Fury's behind me. I can see.
Can you see my name tag if you look to the left?
No.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm coming to get you.
Well, get to my direction. I'm almost at the lighthouse. So I'll circle over it.
Yeah, I am on my way. And I'm gonna give it some old gusto here. Turn off the autopilot and let's go chase this lighthouse down. Is this now the lighthouse that we're going to see? Was this part of the? Oh, I see a point of interest there. Is this what we're aiming for?
If it's over the water, then yes, it's the one.
Okay. So see, it's all like a little island out in the middle of the water. Is that it?
Yeah, very little island.
Okay, I definitely see it. So I think I'm going to we're going to converge at the same point. I'm coming from a different direction. Then I'll follow you out from there.
Yeah, I see it on your screen now. It's the lighthouse.
Ooh. Just gonna watch the speed here. So, what's the history of this lighthouse then? What can you tell us about it, Sharkitty?
Oh, I don't know. I just know it's called Planier Lighthouse.
Okay, that's a start.
Honestly, I just picked POI.
Oh yeah, here we go. Planier. Yeah, Planier.
I'm not really from that part of France.
Very nice. Let's see if we can get close to the water here, and we'll. It would be absolutely marvelous if my drone camera was going to work properly, but it's doing that funny thing again, and I don't know why.
That's because you're live. Things only break when you stream them.
That's right. That's right. I've probably set myself a collision course here.
Oh
Look at
yeah.
that. Wow. Holy moly, moly, moly. Look at that. And that's something. Now, who would want to live on that? Now, there's
I
quite a
don't
big...
think you live there. You just go there to make the lighthouse work so that the boats don't
It looks like
crash
there might have been
into the city.
an army base or something there at some point.
I don't know.
Very cool.
Looks too small for an army base.
There's something similar like that in Scotland, actually. Yeah, we're going to get some altitude again. I came very close to the water there, but I made it. It's okay. I'm all right. You have to turn the GPS to GPS mode, yeah, and VLOC. I know, but... And I wasn't going to do that anyway. I was going to fly it by manual heading, even though I got the GPS. The problem I have right now is I can't see a flight plan in the GPS at all.
Yeah, so for GPS users, when we'll be in the canyon later, I'm not sure the GPS path I put will really clear you of terrain, so you better not trust it too much.
Yeah. So what, from a
There's
navigation...
definitely a point in which because there was 3 paths, I didn't pick one and it's totally going in terrain.
Ah, right, okay, we don't want to do that. Is there a nav aid I could tune in then to fly towards? Is there... I don't have the flight plan in front of me, so...
Well, you can tune in Aviation 114.6 now if you want. We're gonna be looking for Le Rhône, which is a river.
Did you say that's 104.6?
Negative 114.6.
114.6, okay. Do that. 114. Point.
But basically,
6.
if you look toward the coastline, there is sort of a spike or whatever you wanna call it. Like it was kind of an angle, and that's the end of the river, and that's what we're aiming for.
Okay, dope. So which direction should I be heading right now?
I'm at 325.
So I'm going completely the wrong direction. I'm gonna have to try and find
No,
it.
315. Sorry.
315.
Yeah. I think I'm a bit too fast. Hold on.
Probably about there then. I think next time I'm going to review the flight plan ahead of the flight.
I made the PDF for you initially.
I know. Look at that coast. I should be looking at this actually. Look at the coastline though. Wow.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that
cool.
absolutely stunningly?
Southern French, with their thick accent.
So is it thicker in the south? Is that how it works?
I mean, it's not that it's thicker. It's just that it's a very recognizable accent.
Okay, I'm going to try and catch up to you.
Down to
So if you can,
a bit less than 120, like maybe 116 or something.
Yeah, I'm well above that, so I should catch up to you fairly quick. And you're at about, I'm actually just about 3,000 at the moment.
About 2,500.
2,500, okay, so I'll try and fix that as well. Drop that down, and we'll drop the nose just a wee bit. Bring some power off. Want to break the airplane. Lighthouse keeper. No, digital. There's no lighthouse keepers anymore. They're all automated. And Verdun says, I can see house plants through the window. Okay, I'll take your word for it. So maybe there is someone there. I'll tell you, it wouldn't surprise me because a lot of people try to buy up old lighthouses nowadays. They like living in them.
Oh, maybe. I don't.
He said the waypoints are there, just not drawing the line. Okay, maybe I'm just not. I don't know how to use this GPS. That's the problem. I mean, I could fly the fly-by-wire 320 with my eyes almost closed, but don't ask me to play with the Garmin 530 or whatever it is. I don't know.
Well, it's a bit weird at first. It kind of works like a G1000 actually.
Yeah. With
the knobs and stuff, but once you figure it out, it works fine.
It's
but sure isn't as good as modern stuff like GTN or whatnot.
No, exactly. I mean, I guess it's just one of these heritage designs, so people are used to it, so they keep iterating on the same thing. But you know, there must be better packages out there. I just find it very fiddly. It's too many dials for me, and I think that's why I kind of like. Is it the G3000, which has a touchscreen aspect to it?
Maybe, not sure. But I think kind of makes sense to get a GNS if you want to save up the money on the GPS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, I am now 2,500, more or less.
Actually, aimed wrong. It's not the right place, but that's okay. That works too.
Okay.
Gonna go a bit more to the west.
And are we? I guess we'll be too far away from this VOR to pick it up yet. Is that right?
No, I already got it.
And it's 114.6.
Yes.
Wonder why my airplane doesn't see it.
And you're in VLOC?
Yeah, VLOC, yeah. But I would think that the CDI should be picking up, surely, shouldn't it? Let me try it on the 114.6.
So the flight plan doesn't work for anyone?
Well, if you're picking up the beacon, and it should do, I would think.
Yes.
But some of the
as
VORs are
Shonu
missing.
says, is the flight plan's not working for him, the flight plan's not working for you. That's odd.
Okay. Well, then you've now become the Pathfinder.
I guess so.
Yeah. So are you still flying at about 120 knots?
I turned to about 275.
Okay, I can see you up in the distance there. I'm trying to ever closer get to your position. And I think once we group up, we'll definitely land at that airport. How far away is that?
41 miles.
So I think if we land at that airport and oh, get away. We land at that airport and we can all get together and we'll try and do so. We'll try to be a bit more organized flying to our next point, and we'll do some more formation flying.
It's gonna be easy pretty soon because we're basically gonna be following a river.
Okay, so we'll definitely have some
So
VFR guidance then. Okay,
exactly.
cool.
Like we got the VOR, but we don't really need it at this point.
Okie doke.
I can already see it from where I am.
It's quite a big peninsula almost, isn't it, coming out from the sea?
Yep.
And just remind everyone, if you're interested in getting this live review, you have the Just Flight Arrow, Turbo Arrow. There is a model which has the Scottish maple leaf, and there's another one which has the Just Flight logo. Two different registrations, yours to choose from. They both come with a red and blue design. Very fashionable. I think the music almost sounds right for this, for selling this, doesn't it? Here you can see the lovely designs and shape of this beautiful airplane as provided by Dark Fair. Okay, I'm going to stop that. Anyway.
It's the advertisement time.
Viewers drop to 0. Oh no! No, it's we're all good. We're all together. Okay, I am trying to catch up to you very slowly.
Okay.
Little by little. And then I can slow down because I'm going 160 knots. So should catch
Are
up
you
on
not
at some
catching up?
point.
Well, I'm pretty slow. I don't know.
I can see. Yes, I can. I can see. I can see your tag. I can see your tag. I'm almost there. And then once we get together, our target speed's usually about 120 knots, isn't it? So.
Yeah, that's what I'm targeting.
Okay.
But I reached the river. I think I'm gonna just circle there till I see you guys.
No, I'm getting closer. I can see you. Don't move.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need to turn though.
We're following you to the airport.
Okay. Well, I'm turning toward the river, so that's gonna be about northwest, maybe north.
Okay. I can see approximately where you are. So if you could just tell me you're heading, and I'll try to hit you there.
Well, I'm turning. I don't know, maybe between 30 and 33. Let's say 310.
310. Okie doke.
I don't know, it's just that I'm doing pilotage, so
I guess you just chase you.
I don't think about the actual heading I'm turning to.
So Shondale asks, the 2 files on Flight Sim TO for your livery. This is a question for you, Dark Fury. Oh, Dark Fury says he just answered. It asks which one, main file or PR variant. Do I need to do both files or just the PR variant?
So you got one that's Gulf registration, so a British one.
Yeah.
That one has positive rate on the hood
tail.
and the maple leaf on the tail.
That's right. I
And
couldn't
then you
remember
got the
which one was which.
November. Yeah, the November is the one I'm flying. It has positive rate on both.
Okay. So am I just following this river now? This big river?
Yeah, you follow the river.
Okay. Okay, good. Happy with that.
So now it's easy. I'd say if you check your DME along the way, just so you don't miss the airport, you're fine.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But I'm checking it, so if you don't have the VOR, it's okay.
Okay. No, I'm not picking up the VOR. I seem to have this
That's
problem
odd.
periodically, yeah. Unless I'm missing something obvious in
Do you have
the,
any bindings to avionics
I have no idea.
on your controls?
No, don't think so. I mean, I'm tuned in on the GPS screen for the nav radio, but it's just not, and it's 114.60, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Very strange.
Indeed. Are the others speaking the VOR?
I'm not sure to anybody else in the chat. If you could tell us if you're picking up the VOR, let me know. I'm definitely getting closer to you, though, Sharkitty.
Good.
So I'm gonna start backing off the throttle a bit. 'Cause we're...
I'm at about 25 inches, 22 RPM. That sits me nicely at 120 knots.
Oh, VOR just came alive. That's
Came
strange.
alive?
Yeah, it's picking up now.
It's not 140, it's 114, Christian.
Yeah, 114.6. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up a VOR now.
Okay, good.
And
Well, then if you turn on
that's where the
your
airport
DME,
is, isn't
you
it?
can check it out to know where you're at.
Okay, so I'm going to track this VOR now because that's where the airport is, isn't it?
Yes, that's where the airport is.
Or should we just stay flying along the river?
Oh, yeah, rather fly along the river. There's gonna be a POI along the way.
Okay, so I'll stay on the river. It's okay.
Basically, it's gonna be doing an S-turn at some point. And we're gonna have a POI there.
Okie dokie.
I hope I'm gonna be able to find it myself, honestly, because it's a bit hard to just figure out which place it is.
Yeah, I don't know why my... I think my drone hates me. Because it won't let me...
It's really weird that I got it before everyone. I'm not higher than you guys, I think.
give up.
Or I guess I just got my sim being more generous.
Possibly. I seem to be falling behind you. Am I going too slow? No, I'm going 120 bang on, yeah. Actually, I probably slowed down too quickly. I should have actually waited until I got closer to you. So, is this is this a wine region, would you say?
Not sure. I don't think so. I think it's more in the west.
Certainly a lot what would seem to be farms below us.
Yeah, but you know, we also eat food in France, not just wine and cheese.
Do you really? Food? The French eating food? Alright, so the next thing you're going to say that France has a reputation for being some of the finest chefs in the world.
Well, that's fact.
And the only reason I know that is because I watched Pixar's Ratatouille.
Yes.
I'm just joking. I adore French food, actually. There's a really fantastic French restaurant in Edinburgh called Maison Bleue. And it's in one of the very old buildings on Victoria Street, which is kind of like an old part of the original fortress of Edinburgh. Because Edinburgh was a fortress. The whole city was actually enclosed in a wall. And it's an absolutely astounding place just to sit in because it's all this old stonework and everything like that. But the food, my gosh, it is fantastic food. So if anybody's, I think it's still there anyway. I see your point of interest coming up ahead, Shark.
Well, great, because I don't see it.
So can you tell us what we're looking for here?
It looks to be some sort of museum or something. That's called Arles Roman and Romanesque Monument.
Okie doke. I think as you get closer it comes up with the name anyway, so we'll see.
Yeah.
And Digital says yes, bread as well, yes, of course.
Yeah, bread.
Bread. Lots and lots of bread.
Wheat, wine, bread, cheese, and that's it. Nothing else.
Yeah. Christian says, I would wall myself into with so many angry Scots around me if I were the English king. Well, there's that. There's definitely that. But, you know, Edinburgh Castle's not, well, the castle itself is not actually the most impressive castle for me, although Edinburgh as a city, the old city, where the Royal Mile is particularly impressive. But the city that I actually find more interesting in Scotland is Stirling, and the castle looks a lot more interesting as well.
Yeah, there's still a lot of castle in the UK, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well,
a lot of them have been destroyed during French Revolution here, so there's some that still have some remains, and it's nice to visit them because I mean it's history, you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's why you don't have a whole lot of French castle anymore.
Is that because just with the revolution,
yes.
You know, anything that was considered part of the aristocracy was basically an affront to the people.
Yeah, it's
whereas
like they wanted the monarchy out, so they destroyed every symbol of the monarchy and especially the castles.
Which is why you got on so famously with the Americans. Because they were.
Isn't that rather the guillotine? Oh yeah, I see DPOI.
So it looks like it. So this is in the heart of a city.
Looks like some Romanian stadium.
Now, how do I pronounce this? Arles Monuments? Is that correct?
Well, I'm not sure actually. Either it's Arles or it's Arles. I don't know if you're gonna pronounce it as a Latin word or as a French word.
And do you know what city this is, or town?
City is called Arles.
It is called Arles. Okay. God, to imagine living there. Fantastic.
That looks like a pretty city.
Have you been to any of these places, or each?
Nope. I live further north.
It looks like an amphitheater.
Yes.
An old Roman.
That's what it looks like.
Amphitheater.
So I have seen this kind of things in other cities. There are some Roman remains in the city of Vienne and in Lyon,
okay,
which I have visited.
Wow! Look at the size of it. Spectacular.
Yeah, it looks great. Like, I'd be even surprised if it's in that state in real life, because it's like this looks brand new.
Now,
Like almost, you know.
I've
Like,
got to find
if you look
wherever you-
at those there are in Lyon, they're not in that state at all.
Now, I've completely lost you. I have no idea where you are now.
Alright, so don't worry.
So should we still
I
be
think
flying towards
either
this?
to your right or behind you. I don't know. You just see your name tag, not your light.
That's okay. Should I still fly towards that VOR?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
I'm doing a little turn to give you some time to catch up.
No problem. On the way.
It's the big river you gotta follow, okay?
The big river.
I'm not sure. I see you flying toward a small one. That's not.
I'm
Unless
actually just
you've
trying to
been
figure out
turning.
where the I'm trying to figure out where the VOR is.
Okay. Your is about 030.
230. That's the opposite direction of the way I'm heading at the moment. Oh, I've probably got it on a back course, that's why. That would make a difference. Figure it out. I'm not completely lost today. This is why I do my own flight plans. No, it's okay.
Well, I mean,
it's not your
it's
fault.
easier
It's
for
not
me
your fault.
because it's my own flight plan, so it's like it's my logic, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I find that when I gotta pick up someone else's flight plan, it's a bit harder to follow.
All right, let's get the.
Oh, there's some. Damn, I lost the English word for that. You know, the wind thing that do electricity. Forgot.
Wind turbine?
I guess.
Okay. Digital says Sterling is a great place to explore for history. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of French connections to Sterling as well. Digital, I'm trying to remember. Was it Mary Queen of Scots? Stayed at Stirling Castle. Who is French, I believe. Alright, I'm having a look around if I can see anybody. I think I'm all by myself. There's a bunch of people behind me. I don't know what I'm flying towards. I'm completely lost. Should I just be flying towards everybody else?
That will help, I think.
But I can't see you.
Do you see the river? The big one,
The big
not
one.
the small one.
All right. So this is what I'm doing wrong here. Is I'm spending too much time looking at instruments.
Yes, it's
And
behind
I'm not
you.
listening to what you. I'm not listening
Okay.
to what you're trying to tell me.
It's because we're following the Rhone, and you just been on a river that's branching out from the Rhone.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna chase the pack again.
Is the pack behind me? Yeah, they're behind me. I guess, you know what? We're like 15 miles, like 13 miles actually from the airport. What about we you there?
If I can find your name tag, I'll fly towards it.
Oh come on, you got the VOR.
Well, I don't even believe the VOR now. I'm completely giving up. I'm just gonna fly towards everyone else. It's one of these things, you know. If there's a fire and everyone runs in one direction, you tend to follow the people. You don't really care about where they're going or whether it's safe. You just know everyone's heading that way. I'm gonna go that way. Could be rushing
Just
to your
that
death.
I'm okay to do some turns to wait for you, but I see everyone's following me, so I think it's better that I guide them toward the airport.
No worries. I'm heading towards you now.
You can also use the GPS as a direct.
Oh, I see the
option
river.
if
So
you
you're
want.
just following the river, right? Okay. Follow the river. This is what I should have. What I meant to do was actually go through the flight plan earlier today, but I was so busy with the day job that I didn't have time to actually sit down and look through it. So I thought, well, I should be all right. I'll figure this out. No, absolutely completely lost. But you're helping me out, so thanks, Sharkitty. You're keeping us straight. You're keeping us straight.
You're welcome.
Vruden says you're right
It's
next.
one of the who's flying formation with me actually. I don't see the name tag. Is it one of the choppers? They look
Oh,
like
even the helicopters are doing a better job than me at the moment.
yeah. They look like they got quite a pitch down attitude.
It's actually quite.
Looks really nice. Great job, whoever that is.
Well, I see the turbines you're on about now. Okay.
Alright, so
Do you see me behind you?
you should be behind. Yeah. Yeah, you're behind. Now I gotta find the airport. That's gonna be
What course
the
are you
hardest
heading?
part. 025.
025. When I misheard you as saying 230.
Alright, folks, I'm gonna descend to 1000 feet or something. I don't know. I don't know the elevation actually. Yeah, let's say 1100.
There's a bridge. I see a big bridge down there. Lots of bridges everywhere, really, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, and I almost forgot. There's a POI in Avignon. What was it again? Palais des Papes. I think it's some religious place.
Okay. Well, let's get on the airport and then we'll regroup.
Yeah.
And as what film is it from? Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. As the teacher says, we'll stay together as a group this time. It does look like a very nice place to stay in the summertime, that's for certain. It's it's a country I've never really had a chance to properly visit, France, and the problem is France is such a massive place, and every area is different. So I think much the same when you think about Canada. People say, "Oh, you from Canada?" I say, "Yes." I say, "I love the Rocky Mountains," and I usually say, "I'm sure they're very nice. I've never seen them." So.
Well, it's just like people tell me, "Oh, I love France and Paris." Yeah, I've been there once in my life.
A place I would like to visit is La Rochelle.
La Rochelle?
Yeah, which is where my initial point of interest is to see the old U-boat bases that were there. And there's still one a museum that you can see there. Because that's where if you recall the film, if you ever seen it, Das Boot was actually based in La Rochelle.
Oh, okay.
Where they started from. But the other reason I want to go there is because it just looks absolutely amazing, and it's right on the coast, and just looks like it's got a lot of heritage, possibly. Don't know.
Trying to find the field, but
no joy. Don't know if anything's showing up on the. I see. I can see it on the. Oh, I see what you mean, digital. No, I don't actually. Oh, there's the course. Okay. I can see the airport on the GPS.
Yeah, I see it on my map, but I haven't visual on it yet. I'm looking for it.
And you said there's a VR right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we were flying kind of to the east of the airport then.
But I'm so close, it's... Is
it tucked away?
You know, it gives me quite a bit of a heading, but...
Do we know what kind of an airport it is? Well, I can see the...
I think it's a pretty small one. Doesn't even have a chart on Navigraph.
It's probably like a...
Oh wait, is it that thing with grass?
Is it grass strip? Well, I can see something that looks like an airport.
Yeah, it's I think I see something, but I'm not sure.
It's flat. It's landable. I can see Dark Fury circling over it. I think we might go there.
I guess that works.
Oh, Dark says he found it. Okay.
Okay, well let's trust him.
Oh,
that's grass strip, Dark, right?
Is it a grass strip, Dark? Is that what you see? Yep, I can see a grass strip, absolutely. Are you hovering? Oh, right, okay. I think I do, yeah. I think I do. It's not much to call home about, let's put it that way, but... I can see Rude in front of me. I don't see anything obvious in terms of this is the strip. I just see like a big flat area. But I think we'll just have to go with it.
Yeah. I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to the right place.
It must be,
but it's landable.
It's because if I look at the GPS, it looks like I'm right over top of it. So
yeah, I guess that's the place because that's where Dark Fury is. Ooh, I turned too tight. Okay, that's not a great landing.
I did think you were capable of bad landings.
I do bad landings. Depends. Well, I had a feeling that could happen because, I mean... Well, I wasn't even sure in what direction I was gonna land. It looked so confusing. But hey, it didn't die.
Right. I don't think I've actually done a grass landing before, you know that. Oh.
Really?
No, I don't think so. And I wasn't on the pedals when I did it either, so that's not gonna help.
Oh, you do that a lot.
Oh well. Yeah, it wasn't a good landing for me, so don't worry, you're in good company.
It's fine, I'm not the one having the camera anyway.
I know. Alright, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Where are we going? I don't think, I really don't feel like this is a, the best Well, I've you know what? I think the problem is I've ended up in the rough end of the golf course. That's the problem. Okay. Right, so what do we do next? What do we do next? So our general course direction after we take off is going to be what?
Let me have a look. So there's a POI over the city that we could look at. It's on the other side of the river.
Okay.
And then we basically go east-southeast.
East-southeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 120.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be the entry of the quote-unquote canyon. It's not gonna be a canyon yet, but that's when we're gonna start to have some terrain. We're gonna have to watch out. It's gonna kind of make some sort of a path we can start to follow. And
okay.
There's gonna be a VOR we could use. It's just a matter of will we be able to capture it because of terrain. I'm not sure. And that one is gonna be 113.85, and it's not gonna have a DME.
Okay, 113.85.
Yep.
I'm gonna get that dialed in now. Okay, so that is now plugged in on the radio. It seems to be picking something up, but I don't know. And you said that'll be east northeast. Is that what you said, about 120?
East southeast as we get out of the city, and
Yep.
then once we reach the mountain, it's gonna be rather east, and we're gonna turn to the north, get to the canyon,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just gonna follow the canyon.
All right. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So just check
It'll be
up
fine.
with Don't worry about flying through then, yeah. Yeah. So did you join us, Mark? Were you able to come on, or are you just watching along today? And Sean, you're having troubles. What's wrong, Sean? What's wrong? So let's take a quick look around. Is everyone kind of formed up around me? There we go. I'll tell you who we're missing today. Wayne. Oh, Wayne didn't make it today.
Oh right, that's true.
Yeah. Just being on this grass strip with all these airplanes, it feels like we should be in Spitfires or something. Okay. Right.
That's what we're missing. It's Wayne Spitfire.
That's it. That's it. Okay, if you want to go ahead, I'm going to follow you and try and track you as closely as I can. And you are
Alright.
You're going to target 120 knots, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where's the runway.
I think we just take off in any direction we're going.
Yeah, but like there's some. If I can get what's supposed to be a runway, it's gonna be a bit smoother.
Your guess is as good as mine. Is that you turning away from us now? Is that it?
Yeah, I'm starting to move.
Okay.
That looks like a runway, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, and sorry.
That we have to do.
I gotta get a brilliant shot there. There's the positive rate livery. Look at that! Wait, stop for a second, Derek. I'm gonna take a picture there. Look at that. No, there's I can see the positive rate livery there.
That must be me, maybe.
No, you didn't show up in the positive rate livery for some reason.
Oh, really?
Not for me. We'll have to check that out another time.
I'm so confused. What's the runway?
Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie. You are. Okay, you know what? We're running out of time here, so let's just take off.
Okay. We just take off.
Yeah. And I'm gonna follow the shark, folks. Follow the shark. I think we got a helicopter zooming
It
in
just
front of
clipped
us.
out free.
Oh, it's wanting to grab. Woo! There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn right just so it's easier for everybody to stay clear of terrain.
Okay, I'm right behind you now.
Good.
It's a lot different when you're the one trying to form up on someone else's wing. I mean, it was easy for me last episode. I just had to fly straight and get pictures of everyone behind me. So Wayne's having. Oh, of course, Wayne's redecorating his house, isn't he? He did mention. You're right. He did mention he couldn't do it. So
Yeah, that's true.
okay, are we going 2,500 again?
Let's go 3,500. Just to be safe.
3,500. Okay.
Yeah. I don't really know how high we're gonna need to go. Do I see the POIs? That might be there.
Well, I think we'll look at it from a distance because we've only got 45 minutes left in the stream, so I want to make sure we get to the airport.
I'm gonna at least try to pass close to it because it shouldn't be too much off the way.
Let me know when you fixed your altitude.
Yep. Pretty soon.
You know, I think we're better at formation flying than we give ourselves credit for, all of our group here.
Oh, definitely. They were following nicely earlier.
Yeah. I just wish my drone camera was working.
And leveling off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bit too fast, sorry. Slowing down.
Okay. Trying to pace with you.
Just the time that it decelerates and it should be okay.
There's Vruden, you're doing a fantastic job today. In the helicopter as well. Although it doesn't look like a helicopter, unfortunately.
More reset should be good. Yeah, 120.
Yeah, okay. Now that heading's not going to work for me. Once here.
I gotta turn left a bit because I got a cloud.
Oh, I've lost you. Where have you gone? Completely lost you now. We need
Really?
a TCAS system. Oh, I was trying to set my autopilot up so I could get a look around, and you disappeared on me.
Yeah, I had to turn it to dodge a cloud because we're at the wrong
You
altitude
turned?
for the clouds. Yes, I turned.
Terrible. Let's see. Oh,
Just
well.
slightly.
Okay, you need to find me now. That's why.
Ah. Let's see. Where is he? I'll see you. Where are you?
And I'm gonna slow to 120.
Oh, I see you. You be. I'm behind you. Sorry.
You're behind me. Okay.
I
I may have overshot when you turned. That's why.
Yeah, you overshot. Yeah, just keep that way. That's fine. Maybe if you can slow down.
Okie doke. I did have actually.
Unless you want a guide, you know.
What's that?
Unless you want to guide us.
Yeah, maybe. Why not? Well, let's do that, and we get a chance. I can see a course on my screen now, actually, funny enough.
Yeah, great. You can follow the course for now.
Let's do that.
Because you should basically see a mountain on your left and a mountain on your right, and you basically fly in that valley that's going east.
I'm gonna experiment here. I'm gonna actually see if the plane will fly the GPS course.
It should. You just gotta put it GPS mode.
Yeah, I've changed it to GPS mode and I've put it to nav, so we'll see.
The read arrow wouldn't do it, but in flight sim it works.
Yeah. Although, I don't know what it's doing at the moment. I don't think it's going to play. You know, I don't think it wants to play. So we'll just go back to heading mode. Because there is one called Omni, but I can't tell. It's not so, yeah, you know what, it really doesn't matter because, as you say, at the end of the day, it doesn't really do that, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand how you gotta use it with VOR, but with GPS, considering time is not supposed to work with it, it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, I agree. And possibly it's not, actually. So maybe it is, it's completely accurate and it's not doing anything. But I've...
I don't know if it's really doing something. It's supposed to have a separate logic, but I mostly do it just for the sake of realism.
Well,
actually, I follow the recommendations of I think it's the recommendations from corporate pilot that I follow.
Yeah, well, that's
unless
it
was the manual, I don't remember, but I do remember he did a video on that.
On using the GPS.
Well, if it works, it's fine.
Or just the autopilot in general. Yeah, okay. Alright, I am stable. I'm flying course now. So I would like to invite everyone if you want to form up on my wing, and we'll try and get some screenshots or some footage of flying together.
Okay.
On positive
Those
rate.
who are with me, we're gonna turn right.
Okay. You can see the terrain is starting to change here, actually. Starting to get a bit more interesting, a little less flat.
Yep. That's gonna be the fun part.
Can you see some people starting to get closer? Oh, better check my speed here. No, I'm good. So I'm going 120 knots. I might actually take it down to 110 just to give everyone a chance to speed up. Or catch up to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I gotta speed up or...
So Christian's saying you have to switch the switch under the autopilot switch, nav omni, to the middle position. Well, that's on heading. Oh, wait. Switch the switch under the autopilot switch.
You gotta press the button next to a button.
No, I
that
see.
looks like a button.
No, he's right. There's a. I'm not going to do it just now, but there's a little nav trigger switch. He says you have to actually switch that off. So what's happening is the nav is overriding the GPS somehow. So yes, I'm sure it does work. But well, we'll just. I think we're okay right now. I'm just going to kind of do it by heading for the time being. I know where I'm going roughly. Nav 1 off, Nav 2. So I think, Christian, you're saying it should be off. Is that right? Oop. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. So we'll switch it to off.
Oh, I think I was supposed to turn there. Whoops.
And then...
But gladly we got Willy, because it's me who does mishaps now.
So I don't know if it's actually making a difference on that. So if I... But what is... The question is, what does this need to be set to? Because I would think that that would be... nav, would it not?
I think it's either Omni or Nav, but that's the... Like, makes no sense.
No, it doesn't really make sense to me either.
Like, if it was a VOR, you would intercept in Omni unless you had low signal, and then once you captured it and it's the ADCDI is centered, you can switch to nav.
I think part of the problem though is I've not flown the course, so it's probably still trying to backtrack me to the last waypoint, and I don't have the patience to try and fix that in the GPS. That's not why we're here, so I'm just gonna leave it, I think, for the time being. But thanks for your help, Christian. We'll have to try and figure that out another time.
Yes, we'll have to do some GPS tutorials.
That's it. Wow, look at this. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. I think it's time for a bit of music. In fact, I'm going to restart that song.
I'll see where Willy is, though. Yep, I lost you.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. That is some very tight formation flying.
Oh, I guess you're that back of plane.
And that's fantastic, isn't it?
Dark. If I speed up, can you follow?
Welcome to Positive Rate, folks. If you're tuning in, thank you for joining us. We are flying in southern France with my good friend Sharkitty, who's done our flight plan and is from France, Shark, aren't you? So, and if you enjoyed watching us, do hit the subscribe button, do hit the like button, and please join our Discord channel. All the information you need to know is in the show description on YouTube, and we'd love to have you fly along. We fly every Thursday at 1900 Zulu. Apart from next week. Next week I'll be away for business, but the week after we're going to do, courtesy of Digital Flight Deck, a Rocky Mountain tour. And we love doing all kinds of things like this and flying together. Isn't that fantastic? And of course, I'm doing my diligence at talking to the camera, and my camera's off. I'm doing one of these, and I'm saying this, and I'm being very animated, and then I looked at it and I said, my camera's off, so what's the point? Okay, never mind. Right, so what are we doing, Sharkitty? Where do we go next here?
We should... I think we're not there yet, but at some point we're gonna cross a road. I think there's a river next to it. Yeah, there's a river next to it that's going northeast, and we're gonna follow that. That's when we're gonna enter the canyon.
So north. So we're gonna north is to the left of us.
To the left of us.
So we're gonna be. I do see a kind of a canyon-y looking. Well, there's a few kind of canyons actually.
If you see the path on the EGPH, that's when it starts to turn to the north.
Ah, right. Okay. Yes, I do see. We'll keep an eye on that. Beautiful train, though. And what's oh, look at that! Well done.
All right, I catched up.
Sean Dale looking good, Sean. I see YT Renegade out there, and Sharkitty I see in the distance. I don't know if YT Renegade's with us or not. Possibly. Dark Fury hanging down below us. Beautiful. Absolutely great. So that's an interesting livery right there. I'm not sure who's that. Who's right behind me? Is that Nick?
Ruden Bronx.
Ruden. All right. He's tight formation. Absolutely.
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's the H135. I think that's the person who was tight formation with me earlier.
Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
Doing that in a copter.
Yeah. And here's another. I'm seeing another fantastic gamer tag in the distance. Green Hornet. Whoever you are, I love it. Green Hornet. You do see some good ones on here. Oh, that's definitely screenshot worthy, that one. Excellent. Look at that. Oh, Digital's, he's gotten bored. He's taken off. He's had enough. He's flying away. Okay, I better check on this course here. So, yeah, we're still not on our left turn yet.
Yeah, that's further.
A bit further on. Yeah, a bit further on, I think, yeah. No FTC yet. I suddenly understood what that meant, Nick. I suddenly got it. Yeah. Am I doing okay? Nick has to remind me every now and then, doesn't he? So it's when you're flying flight sim by yourself, you know, you forget. There's people out there. You're watching. You're wanting me to know that I'm paying attention to you. You know, not just the other way around. So I do apologize. This looks like a very dry part of the country.
Well, it's the foot of the Alps, and we're gonna be getting in that mountain.
Okie dokie. And how far away are we from the final airport?
Let me estimate that. 40. 40 miles.
Oh, that's all right. So we'll do a bit of canyon running here. Shoot some womp rats. Do we have our womp rat gun handy?
A what?
Womp rats. You don't know what womp rats are?
A womp rat? No.
Yeah. Used to bullseye womp rats in Beggar's Canyon. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I got no idea what you're talking about.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about? see if someone in the chat can pick it up. Looking fantastic, people. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. That's good. We got YT Renegade back there. And Digital way back there, I think. He was suddenly ahead of us and now he's well behind us, so you may be catching up. Vruden knows. He says, I do. Is that bullseyeing Womprats in Beggar's Canyon? In my T16 back home, Digital knows. Well done. Okay, so we're coming up to your left turn, Shark.
Yep.
Not far away. And does this flight plan kind of take us more or less into along the canyon, the way that the canyon winds around then?
A little bit, but yeah, anyone on the AP go manual now.
Right. Shondale says, sorry, a real life interruption. I hope you all have fun. Take care. Thank you for a great 90 minutes, and I'll try to be here in a couple of weeks. Thank you, Willie Canuck. Sean, absolutely splendid for you to come along today, mate. I'm sorry we didn't get to our destination. I think we're too much sightseeing, too much getting lost on my part. And but it was absolutely fantastic to have you along, mate. And we absolutely look forward to seeing you on Positive Rate in 2 weeks' time. And we'll be in Canada for that one. So yeah, that'll be really good. See you then. Take care, mate.
See you, Sean.
Okay, so is there a VFR kind of guidance that we're looking for here then?
I think I found it. You see there's a river on the right. The roads along the river. So if we follow it,
so
it's gonna take us to the canyon.
So that river is gonna run right into the canyon?
Yeah, but at some point... Hold on.
I can see it. It looks like it's gonna cross over in front of us.
Watch out, because when it... Yeah, it's at some point the river is gonna go south.
Okay.
And that's not where we wanna go. But the road is along the river, and it's gonna go north.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep one eye on the road and one eye on the plan then. Which probably means we want to turn to about 040, maybe 050 maybe. We shall see. We shall see. Flying in France. The only thing I'm missing is a baguette and, well, we can't drink in the airplane, but maybe after. Nice bottle of red wine. Yeah. Do you like red wine?
No, I don't really drink wine.
I love it. I love red wine. But I think it's a love or a hate thing. What were you going to say before I rudely interrupted you?
I was about to say, I don't remember in which plane, but there was one in which they made a joke in the after in the parking checklist. Last item is beer as required.
Quite right. French hat. Dark Fury says French hat.
French hat?
That's about it.
Le beret?
Napoleon?
I think that's the stereotypical one.
What? Is that the one that Napoleon wore?
No.
Oh, or a beret.
The beret. Like the one people think of when they think about French people.
If you're talking about a beret, I have one. I have two, actually.
Why don't you wear it?
Depends if I can. Well, it's not mine. It was given to me.
Okay.
And it's a military beret. I'm just trying to figure out if I've turned the right direction or not. I think so.
I mean, that's when we're gonna start to turn northeast. But well, gladly I got a little nav map open because that really helps right now.
I could probably do that as well, just to keep us on track. Oh, I see. So we're looking for this road that goes through Villeneuve. Or Villeneuve.
Through what?
Villeneuve. If you say anything with an outrageous French accent, it sounds more authentic.
I'm sorry, I don't understand your French.
That's because it's not French, right? You want to see the beret. Do we have time? Hang on.
Can you say again?
I'll show you. I'll show you. Hang on. There we go. There you go. There. Told you I had one. You see it? Tell me when you see it.
It's gonna be a bit of a delay, but
Yeah. I think it's French initially.
oh, that's a military beret.
That's right.
I see it.
Like and it is an actual military one. It's yeah, that's a military police of the Canadian Armed Forces.
Okay. I see.
Right. Back to this one.
Yeah, I
Right.
think I figured out where it is.
Okay.
How to explain? You see the mountain?
I'm just flying your flight plan.
Okay, well, follow the flight plan. It's great.
I see Mighty Mackerel just took a very impressive dive towards the ground. I think he must be flying his Messerschmitt again, is he?
Type search.
If I can see him.
When
just-
say that Messerschmitt really beat his plane in the climb.
And he's behind us. Yeah, he is. He's in the Messerschmitt. Is it an ME-109 that he has?
I don't know. It just says
Oh.
Messerschmitt for me.
Digital's in the Spitfire. That's why. But the Spitfire doesn't show up for me, and I don't know why. But I've got the one from ORBX. I'm wondering if that's... Is there more than one Spitfire add-on for Flight Simulator?
There are two different add-ons. There's the
There's the
Flying Around Spitfire Mark 9, and there
Right.
is... Jeez, I forgot. What's the dev name? But there's the Spitfire Mark 1.
I think I have
I'm
the other
gonna
one.
Google it because, you know.
Yeah, I think I have the other one. So...
Aeroplane Heaven.
Yeah, I think that might be the one I have. So obviously that's why I'm not seeing the Spitfire, because I don't have the Flying Iron one. And it looks like
Yeah.
Mighty Mackerel and Digital Flight Deck are having a dog fight, which is really neat. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it really looks like that.
It does. Fantastic.
Come on, Digital, you can do it.
All the Messerschmitts on the tail.
They're basically doing the... I mean, it's not really that part of France, but you know, at the
Too
time
far
they were
south.
occupying France, and
We're too far
that's
south.
where the BF-109 were based
That's right.
when they were fighting over the channel.
Normandy and associated locations near Normandy. Calais. Okay, so I see by the flight plan that you've put here that we are going to take a sharp left turn shortly. There is an airport there, actually.
Yep. You want to make a stop there?
I kind of do, but it's going to be, I think it'll have to be a touch and go.
Okay.
If, provided it's not a, if it's a grass strip, I think we'll skip it.
Well, I don't know. Let me check if I can see that. There's no chart. If I click on it, does it say it? Like, airport. Jeez, that's so complicated. Runways. Airport has no runway, airport has no helipad, airport has no start position. What the fuck?
Oi, language! Language!
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Alright, no, I think we'll skip that one. I can't see anything that looks like an obvious runway anyway. Right, so where's this canyon now? Where's this adventure you're trying to show us?
Well, I think we're in it. Yeah, we're gonna turn to go. Basically, we just gotta follow the terrain.
Can you follow the river?
Yeah, the river is along the way.
Okay, I think what I might do then is drop down a bit. So I'll do it in a controlled way initially.
Well, I prefer to keep my altitude just in case.
But the according to the flight plan, we're flying right over the top of that mountain. Right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I didn't make the flight plan dodge the terrain.
Ah, right. Okay. Maybe I'll just leave it as it is then.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you then in France, Sharkitty?
I'm around Lyon,
Lyon.
in a small town east of there.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of like the French version of where I stay in Scotland. It's a small village in the hills. Lots of sheep.
Hannah, did you make a U-turn?
Did I make a U-turn? No. No.
Nice.
I'm still more or less on the flight plan from what I can tell.
Oh no, it's just me going way too fast. That was confusing. I thought you just turned south.
I'm still doing my diligent 110 knots. So is it due north? Do you recall due north that we go here?
Yeah, that's north-ish.
Okay. Dark Fury said the airport was tarmac. So maybe I just didn't look hard enough for it.
I don't. It's just, on that map says it's not even runways. I don't know why.
Never mind. Have a cup of tea. It's certainly a beautiful area, I'll give you that.
Yeah, the Alps are nice.
If I would follow the river if I knew that was going to end up at the airport. But I don't. So how can we fly it?
You can follow the river, it's going to the airport.
The river is going to the airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just checked.
Mind you, I don't want to.
Do make sure it's sort of following the flight plan because, you know, there's some forks and all in the river.
Yeah, I think just for time, I think I'm going to observe from a distance and appreciate it. But we'll have to do in a future show. We'll have to do a short flight bit where we do some canyon runs. We could possibly do the Mock Loop in Wales.
Yeah.
Or maybe just pick a region where we can just kind of do a few circuits through the same canyon. I think just at this point, we're almost pushing the 2-hour mark. So, and there's another.
Oh no!
river.
Digital cooked his engine.
Oh no! See, you got too clever, Digital, didn't you?
You know what they say, with great power comes great responsibility. So that's what he likes to fly with a Merlin.
How do you know that one and you don't know shooting womp rats in Beggar's Canyon back home in my T16?
I don't know. That was kind of a
I'll
meme,
give you.
though.
I'll give it was Star Wars. It was Luke Skywalker talking about how he could fire. He could fly X-wings, or that he would thought he would be good at
Oh,
flying.
I guess I
X-wings.
just didn't remember that one, but I did watch all the Star Wars.
Got some tunes here. I think I'm gonna shoot this canyon. You know what? Let's do it.
Don't hit it though.
I promise I won't. It just it was just right in front of me, and it was just begging for me to fly through it. So I have to.
Nick, are you okay?
I could just imagine being here in real life and doing this in an actual airplane or a helicopter, for that matter. I think it would just be fantastic. Look at the
That would
valley.
be awesome. I'd love to do that.
Absolutely stunning. Right, I think that was fun. We'll get back on course here. I think I'll settle at 3,000 feet.
It's reasonable.
It's 3,000 feet and 120 knots, wasn't it?
Oh, I saw you crashed, Nick.
Oh. I'll take a quick peek at our direction here. We're closing in on the airport here.
Yeah, we're not too far.
It'd be great if I
Airport
could.
elevation is 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet. Oh, that's quite high.
Guess we could land runway 20. It's gonna be 3,100 feet long.
Whoa! Brilliant. I just
Not a STOL yet, but
I just got buzzed by a Messerschmitt and a Spitfire, although they didn't look like those. But we know what you're flying. It's just a shame I don't have those models. I think that would have been really impressive.
Yeah.
I'll try and hold still and see if you guys can do another pass after I do my course correction here. So I think we're going to go...
Whoa!
We'll go 010 here. Alright, there we go. Nice wide angle shot for you guys to buzz me. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat. We're having a sound driver issue, actually. Let me know if the microphone works. Hopefully the microphone's okay. Let me know. I think we probably lost Sharkitty as well.
No, I'm here. I hear you through Discord. It's just I don't know about the stream because I got it muted.